All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back update and information. As it is hot right on your screen is the inauguration of the governor of Imo State, His Excellency Senator Hope Uzodimma of Imo State, Onwa, as they call him. You can see as the video is going, and you can see plenty dignitaries who grace the occasion, who came to make sure that the inauguration becomes a successful one. As it is, too many questions are going around. Some people are saying so many things. Did he really win the election in Imo State? How did it go? But going around Imo State and the rest of them, it seems as if the people has no biased mind, and they believe that however it is, whether the governor takes it by the bull or by the horn, say let him be allowed to complete the remaining 4 years as they go. Staring at your screen, you can see governmental dignitaries, the president of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. You can also see the vice president, Kashim Shettima. You see the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio. You see other kings. It's more like a roll call for kings. The Oba of Lagos is there. The Jaja of Opopo is there. The Obi of Onitsha is right there. I hope Uzodimma is also there. You can Rochas Okorocha, the former governor of Imo State, also graced your occasion, and a lot of dignitaries. If the president of Nigeria is there, that is to say that all Nigerians came for that particular event in order to make sure that Oga Nani Hope Uzodimma is inaugurated into the office. As it is, the question of the masses is, how are they going to do it? Is it going to be just like the past 4 years, or is there any new invention that the APC government wants to bring into Nigeria? Of course, you have been hearing some kepu where the EFCC is threatening some ministers, making sure that they bring out the stolen money. And some people are asking questions, and they are saying, what about the Abacha loot? What happened? The Abacha loot that was recovered during the time of the Muhammadu Buhari, what happened? How has it been used? And other people are saying, what about the money that was recovered also during the starting of the former president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari? I think if you are good with history, and if you have been paying attention to what has been happening in Nigeria and its government, you will agree with me that the same thing that is playing out in this beginning of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's regime happened also at the beginning of Buhari's regime. Of course, a lot of money were recovered, both Abacha loot and money that were recovered from past governmental parastatals. Some of them went into the EFCC, and the rest of them, Bawa was the chief worker for Muhammadu Buhari as at the time, of which you know that Bawa was also probed immediately Tinubu entered into office. And the question is, what happened to the recovered funds? What has it been used for? How has the government implemented it? Has there been any accountability with regards to that fund? Meanwhile, let me hide the volume of what is happening at Hope Uzodimma's inauguration in Imo State, so that it will not be Mama the Tell son.
Include the Oni of Ife, Adeyeye Ogunwusi, Obi of Onitsha, Nnemeka Achebe, King Jaja of Opobo, Dandeson Douglas Jaja, and governors from across the country. The Archbishop of Owerri Catholic Archdiocese, Most Reverend Lucius Ugoji, takes the opening prayer.
Through Christ our Lord.
Next, the Deputy Governor takes the oath of allegiance and the oath of office administered by the Chief Judge of Imo State, Justice Teresa Chukwuemeka Chikeka.
And I will strive to preserve.
The governor's swearing-in is followed by the inspection of Guard of Honor.
The Executive Governor of Imo State.
In his inaugural speech, Governor Uzodimma thanks the people of the state for giving him the opportunity to lead them for a second term.
My esteemed and beloved people of Imo State, it is to the glory of God that we are privileged to witness this momentous occasion of my swearing in as the governor of Imo State for a second tenure. I am very mindful of the fact that this would not have been possible without your love and support governorship election of November 11th, 2023. Let me once more thank you all most sincerely for finding me worthy to be your governor again for the next 4 years.
President Bola Tinubu describes the governor as a true Democrat and assures Nigerians that there is hope as things will get better soon.
For me to be here in Imo State, to congratulate the entire people of Imo State for being that discerning and determined to vote into a second term, a very unique individual that resonates with a progressive agenda. We are here assuring you that your hopes and your hope are renewed.
Governor Hope Uzodimma'S is the 7th democratically elected governor of Imo State, and after leading the state since 2020, he was re-elected under the platform of the APC after winning the November 2023 governorship election.
Channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news is dropping, you will be the first to take it. Let's go down to the news proper as it is hot. The Supreme Court has reserved judgment on the appeal filed by Tony Kole, governorship candidate of the All Progressive Congress, seeking to void the election of Similayi Fubara as Rivers State governor. A 5-member panel of the court, led by Kudirat Kekere Ekun, reserved judgment on the appeal after all parties in the suit adopted their briefs of argument on Monday. The court also dismissed an appeal by Innocent Kerry, candidate of the Allied People's Movement APM, after his lawyer applied to withdraw it. Fubara of the People's Democratic Party PDP was declared winner of the governorship election after he scored 302,614 votes to defeat his closest challenger, Kole, who polled 95,274 votes. Displeased with the outcome of the election, Kole approached the tribunal to nullify Fubara's victory and declare him winner. Kole contended that the election was marred by irregularities, non-compliance with the Electoral Act, and that Fubara did not resign from office as Rivers State Accountant General before the election as required by the Constitution. In October, the tribunal dismissed Kole's petition, saying the party that sponsored him had withdrawn its suit. The Court of Appeal also affirmed Fubara's election in November. This is how it happened today for Rivers State. Of course, you know that plenty katakata and nyama has actually followed the just concluded election, where we say it happened for Rivers State because of the fight for supremacy and the fight for governorism. But Fubara say he no go gree for anybody. Wike himself say he no go gree for anybody. But of course, you know, as our people they say na mbena bobiala mba no fuga kalili bia mbamba for. That is me. That is to say that where two tortoise came for a wrestling, that one must be bigger than the other. As it is, the federal government don't release name of companies will qualify to apply for government contract for this 2024. The federal government has released list of companies that are qualified to apply for government contracts. The list, which includes over 1,000 companies cut across different sectors of Nigerian economy. The selected companies have complied with the Federal Government of Nigeria Pension Act. The National Pension Commission, PENCOM, has reviewed that 1,081 companies have obtained pension clearance certificates. With the certificates, the company, by law, are now eligible to pursue government contracts within their areas of operation in 2024. You now don't see as it go. They say the list published on January 4th, 2024 on the PENCON website is expected to be updated throughout the year. They say they go to update the list throughout the year. As it be, the federal government of Nigeria and 36 subnational governments in the country will spend 44.94 trillion to execute recurrent and capital projects in 2024. And now the requirements to get federal government contract as they follow me as you go to hear them. According to the National Pension Act law, a company must have passed the minimum requirement of opening a pension account and life insurance cover for a company to qualify for the certificate. It stated that companies without insurance coverage for their works will not be allowed to do government businesses. PENCON believes that with the regulation, companies will ensure that there are appropriate pension accounts for their workers. The list of companies approved, make I no go to read you for that one, but if you want to hear them, you go still hear them as it be, because let me be your one and only Yoko Puss, and my work here is to make sure that information gets across your table.